Tape is rolling, boys and girls. It's Monday.
And tomorrow they draw blood for labs.
Right on the sit.
$5.
Your viewing and listening pleasure. I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
The time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but stand on the line. I should be doing it.
I stand around for hours at a
Oh
time.
God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the line, doing nothing but standing on the line.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. I have to gently blow a ball into.
Into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Your viewing and listening pleasure. I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap? I blame Laz.
It's all Laz's fault. That's right, it's all Laz's fault. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Of course, except for when Laz goes on vacation and takes off and goes traveling and disappears for a few days. But other than that, we're here.
You picked the most opportune time in order to do that as well. I mean, right during the release week, so you missed a few patches. It's like you missed a few things. I mean,
one of the things I hate most is to actually miss a release day. But we're the ones who say it all the time, and I gotta stand by it. IRL first. Take care of yourself and family first. And it was one of them situations that, of course, got to spend time with the family. I wasn't originally going on the trip, but Mom didn't want to travel alone after a companion canceled on her, so, what's a son to do? But meanwhile, it is Monday, July 31st here in Shrouded Avatar and throughout the world. Of course, if you're watching in replays or repeats, don't know what day it is you're watching on, but that's today's show's date. So meanwhile, yes?
And I was going to say, those of you that noticed that there's actually a backdrop today.
Yes.
That is because I am a house guest at someone else's house.
Jack, the wandering pirate out there. You never know where he's going to be living next until his house sells. And, of course, not enough room for the green screen there. And we sat here and we were like, man, that's just a train wreck on screen. But you know what? What are we going to do?
It's all good. It's all good.
We're still the only two guys out there bringing you, both of us, live on screen from halfway across the country. Most of you normal streamers are lucky they can get their own picture on screen, let alone get somebody else on screen with them. But anyway,
yes.
All that aside, technology is wonderful. Except
Well, yeah.
whoever's getting busy in that top bunk, tell them to stop it. Keep it down till after the show, will you?
Something jiggy's up
E-
there.
either let them get jiggy and we'll charge admission, or tell them, listen,
Well, there is an entire like subset of porn, like reflected porn, where people like put things up on eBay that's like got them naked or something like that
Oh,
intentionally.
absolutely.
So you know what? Maybe
never
that
know
might
what you
actually happen around here. I have no idea.
You never know what's going to happen. But one thing I can tell you that happened when I got back from release, the vacancy sign is now open. It is now vacancy. Laz's Luxury Rentals now open for business. Locations throughout the world, seven plus locations for your convenience. So, those of you guys looking for a place to live out there, you're looking for lots, you're looking for place to place your vendors, I got all sorts of room and all sorts of places for you. Come on down and speak to me.
You've got all sorts of things.
I got all sorts of good stuff, I tell you.
Now, where are we going to begin today? Did you want to begin with Update of the Avatar number 238?
It's Monday. Actually, no. You know where I would like to begin today?
Or did you want to start with server problems?
No, I want to talk about the young lady sitting next to me here, Katrina Magencia.
Oh, Katrina. Yeah.
Come on, we got to show that off to the people out there who have not seen it yet. Katrina, oops, wrong button.
She is wearing the hood, the shroud of the Avatar. So she has actually finished the primary quest line for episode 1, and she has finished it completely and been awarded ye old shroud that also has the added benefit of telling you your virtue.
Yes, and absolutely.
Katrina is smoking. That's all I gotta say.
Katrina's smoking hot. Get over here, Katrina. Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh yeah.
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 There you go.
So you can see the evil emanating out of the shroud, off the hood, and either that or she's been crop dusting herself. I don't know what it is, but that red mist that is coming from off of the hood is kind of crazy.
It is, but I tell you what, that's looking pretty sharp all in all. She's got the assassin's outfit. Yeah. Black for humility, she says.
Yeah, black for humility, yeah.
Yeah. It goes good with the assassin's outfit, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
But I wanted to show that off for everybody today. What happened there? Here comes the Wicked Witch of the East. Or is that the Wicked Witch of the West? Out behind us.
Oh, List crafting some stuff. And List has some like purplish smoke coming out of his face as well.
Does he?
I wonder what that is. Yeah. I guess it might be from the Necklace of Sorrow or the Heart of Sorrows.
Oh, that might be. I have to go look when he comes by.
That really might be what's emanating that mist from the face. That's also on.
Now, something else I come to find out. I actually went out and was dinking around and got the bone steel crown. And one of the things we were talking about was, if you recall Chris's posts about making the artifacts clickable, well, they didn't do that. They went the exact opposite way and did something surprising. Words of power. So you have to be wearing the artifact and intone the words of power to unleash it. It seems, from what I found out. How do you know the words of power for that crown? You should.
Invest Manny. I don't know.
Have you tried it yet? I haven't tried mine yet.
I have not.
I'm afraid to try it. Tell you the truth,
I did just put on the bone steel crown, and if you notice that my head is now smoking purple.
Yes, it's a very interesting effect. Okay, so if you're going to do that, I'll get mine out just for giggles and grins.
I also have my Scepter of Dread in hand, but it's broken with a durability of 0 out of 100.
Yeah, see, it's a purple glow. I guess that's the. Although I do like the Oracle Eye right in the center of the crown.
Oh yeah, it's really cool.
If you don't pay any attention to the detail, I'm not too thrilled about the horns, though. Yeah.
What? I mean, how else are you going to get bone steel?
Well, bone.
Well, I mean, bone steel would actually be what? Blood. It's all the iron from the blood.
That's a good question. Who's this here? That's List. Well, if that's List, then who's that? Who is that? What, did he make a costume change?
Gix? Yes, he did.
List.
List changed costumes and confused Laz.
Well, 1 minute he's back there looking like the Wicked Witch of the East, and then 1 minute he's up front totally... Yeah, so...
Well, you have to have crafting outfit. You have to have outfit for, like, running around, dying in PvP. You have to have the I'm chilling on the lot look. Normally it's like...
And all we got are kilts, I tell you.
You know what? And did you check out what Gix is wearing today?
I had not. Let's see what he's up to.
He's wearing Arabella's leather armor, and that looks like some exquisite leather work.
With a Duke's crown. That's a little presumptuous.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Sage's sash.
Oh, yeah.
Simple ring. A warlock chain. I don't know how anybody could wear that thing. That thing's expensive.
Well, if you cast spells that don't require reagents, I mean, it's not expensive.
Yeah, well, when you're wearing that to get all those extra buffs, I doubt you're casting Flame Fist on green wolves. Just saying, yeah.
And as List points out, that he can always type in use reagents false instead of being true. So yeah, you end up with.
Can I get that command? That would be nice.
I need that command as well. I need all kinds of commands.
Yeah.
I need someone to set my level to 200.
Yeah, plus 100 focus regen, plus 100 health regen.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Oh yeah, absolutely it would.
Now what does he got going? Molation. Okay, anyway, now we can move on. Server issues or updates?
So, well, this morning there was a server issue. They did do a server-side patch about 11 o'clock this morning that kicked everybody out. And before that, I mean, I couldn't even send in-game mail to players because I was mailing out the Just One Life cloaks. So, do you have one on you?
I do not. I have not received my cloak yet because I haven't gone to see a certain somebody to collect it yet.
Yeah, I would say you could talk to me, but I don't have any on me either. Yeah, I've sent them all out that I had the cloaks for. As far as I know, there's 3 people that contributed to the Just One Life campaign that have not received their cloaks yet, and I'm actually waiting for emails from those people. So if you contributed $25 or more to the Just One Life campaign and you have not received your email, please check your email. or you have not received the cloak in game, check your email.
M60. You need to go to a bank that has a mailbox or place a mailbox on your property. But you go to a local bank, and not all banks have mailboxes, so make sure you're in a town like Adoris or Owl's Head or Sultan where you have an actual physical bank to go check.
Yeah.
And welcome to the show.
As I emailed multiple times, I am the one responsible for those cloaks, no one else.
So where's mine?
I don't think anybody else has even seen the spreadsheet that I have.
Now, of course, I got to ask, how much did it cost to send out all those cloaks?
Well, I was also sending people out an extra special cloak that the only way that you could have gotten was to contribute to the Just One Life cause, and that's the default black.
The extra special cloak that was added in because they did not get us the cloaks in time for the release that they were supposed to get it for us to.
Is that
the cloak we're talking about?
Yes, the clasped gauntlets cloak that is black and silver.
So for those of you guys who did not know, you're not going to get one cloak. Most of you guys are going to be receiving 2 cloaks for being patient and understanding that the guys and girls down at the offices are working hard, and sometimes they just can't get everything to us in the proper time. And gotta love them for just stepping up and going, "Hey, well, we can do this for everybody. How about that?" And of course, who are we to argue with them?
Yep.
But server issues, is that all we got on the server issues? There was a little server trouble this morning.
It seems to be fixed. They did issue that server-side patch, and that seems to have fixed it. So hopefully that has been completely resolved.
Yes, I came in this morning. I saw the post you had here in Discord, and I clicked on the link. It was already a dead link. I logged in, came right on in, and been here ever since. So I had no problem this morning. Now I'm hearing little buzz in the background that we may be expecting another update here shortly. So I don't know how much that information is correct or not, but when we find out, we'll let you know. Till then, let's go ahead and...
what did they say they were patching to? 636 of 639. So, yeah, 639 would be a new patch.
We have a patch in the wing.
We have a patch in the wing that will be coming out later.
Okay, so that is confirmed, okay?
Yes, and that is actually up on the website as well.
All right. I didn't get over there yet today. Still getting settled back in.
It is there. So where to now?
Update of the Avatar.
That update of the Avatar number 238, which is 238
in 38 straight weeks. That's right.
Of development as well as weekly updates as to what's going on. We're currently in release 44. And that was released last Thursday. We have not done a show since then, so we have not discussed anything related to release 44, but release 44 does bring a few things to the table. One, that is story completion.
Yes.
So that means it is playable from start to finish. That doesn't mean it's completely polished.
It's not polished, some bugs. But it's finishable.
Few bugs related to the story. That also includes the updates to the scene for the Grannis Colossus, the Hallowed Plains, the Cities of Truth with Aerie, Vertus, and Janiford were all updated. The Path of Courage received some polish, much needed. There are now guard fines for stealing. So anybody that enjoys stealing objects and they get caught, The guards are going to find you now.
Now, I have to go out and test my theory because I did this and I was laughing my ass off early last week in the QA server. Okay, if I don't have any money on me, what happens?
It
No guard
becomes-
fine.
Yeah, no guard. No fine. Sweet.
How do they find you if you got no money? I haven't tested
The other
it
thing is
in live yet.
Have they also changed it to where everything actually has a value? To
And,
where if
of
you go and
course,
steal it,
I'm assuming that Gwen no longer appears. They've actually got a real guard that appears.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm
I
sure
couldn't
that's
tell you.
in the patch notes, Katrina, and it may not be released. Well, I guess we'll have to ask Gix. Is that in release yet? Or are you still working on that, Gix?
Wait. What is she asking about?
The Charlie Brown dance that he was just doing.
The happy dance?
Yeah. Okay, it's in the
You
release.
mean-
So.
Happy
Soul
dance?
Town, this happy
That-
dance.
that one right
Oh,
there.
that one. Bite me.
Shh, don't tell him.
Katrina wants to know.
Oh,
She wants to know
Yeah,
how
this
you
whole
do the
time.
Charlie Brown dance.
yeah.
So do you want to tell her her and everybody how to
You go-
get the Charlie Brown dance?
You go to Soul Town. You go find a kid by the name of Kitty near the entrance, and talk to the kid, and eventually you'll get the happy dance.
There you go.
Yeah. So moving back to what we're doing, we also have dread artifacts and dread spells, which, as Laz spoiled it for everybody, do require words of power. The Shroud of the Avatar.
Power.
The Shroud of the Avatar is in game as demonstrated and modeled by the lovely Katrina. Some combat balance did occur. There is a new healing spell called Healing Blast. Rent has been done again.
Renting
see
is
Healing
in.
Blast.
I don't know if rent it can be. We have
Well,
rentals. Yeah.
No, see, what Rent means is someone in game performed the musical Rent.
Oh, gotcha.
See, you obviously thought rent and rentals are the same thing. That is not the
So
case.
somebody actually performed the musical, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, somewhere, somehow, they did it. They're a little crazy out here. The
You
Titan
think?
of Truth, Boreas, was also worked on. The female avatar, or female elves, as well as the elite elven gear, was touched up and released. New emotes, including the Happy Dance, which I demonstrated, as well as Gix was demonstrating earlier. Then you also have Shogun Ship Waterhome, and some other things. Then clothing as decorations, a bunch of other things were added to.
You know,
The
I'm really lost at the moment
Deco?
because I'm trying to figure out where you're getting all this from.
I'm getting it from that thing called the update of the Avatar number 238.
Right,
most of
right.
it's
I mean,
right
I
there.
saw release 44 as I scroll down, and then I see Dragon Polish, and you've discussed 20 other things that never even got.
It's all, I don't know what you're looking at, but if you're looking at my screen, you'd see it right there. I mean, it's in
I
release
see,
44.
I see what he's looking at.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at the actual message. Then Dragon Polish, they have colored a bunch of dragons just for Laz.
Yeah,
Um,
go ahead and tick me off.
What, you don't like the different dragon colors?
Well, you know, I had a purple dragon in my inn. Now my purple dragon is no longer purple, so I don't understand what happened there because.
Well,
I
what color
I
dragon do you have now?
It's not purple. You know,
Well,
and
which
see,
of the colors is it?
I can't really say what. I mean, this doesn't give me a color list. What do we have? Red, yellow. You see, it looks like there's 2 or 3 different reds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a salmon color. There's a lime green. There's a magenta. There's blue, a dark green, purple, a white, gray, and a black.
Well, it probably looks closest to the guy closest to the bottom here. Not black, but the next guy up.
The white, light gray.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm kind of curious as to whether or not that also means that eventually they're going to turn around and change the breath weapons for each of these dragons.
Now, of course, I had a purple dragon head in my inn, so I named the inn the Purple Dragon, and then I come back and my dragon head is no longer purple. That's really messed up.
Well, see, your purple dragon head was purple for the longest time, and then it's relaxing now.
It got released.
It will become the angry dragon again in short order. You just have to make sure that you get the donkey punch in there as well.
I got to polish it a little bit more to get the purple dragon back up to full.
That's right. The full color will come the more you polish the purple dragon. Yeah.
So now I've got to rethink the whole strategy or find I don't know.
Find a purple dragon head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then moving right along, we also have the making of the Granus Colossus. Don't forget that is one of the new scenes related to the quest line. So spoiler alert.
One of the final scenes going into the game.
So this is part of the finale. This is crucial to the path of the Colossus, and they're working on the last missing Colossus scene, which is the Granus Colossus, and it should be coming out soon. And this, as far as the update goes, you've got the cannibal camps, you've got the poisonous bog.
Cannibalism?
Yeah. Well, the poisonous bog is what happened was I walked through there beforehand and I just crop dusted the entire area. Took you a while for that one, man. Yeah, you're not paying attention, are you?
You crop dusted the area? I don't believe that. Were you flying on your purple dragon's back? Is that what you were doing?
Maybe. Yeah. Then you also have failing a land assault against the cannibal tribes. The Norgarders attempted to land a beach approach, and they were a tasty treat, a little morsel. Then you do have the entrance to Granus. And I don't know, did you actually read this dev asset program reinstated?
Yeah, I've got a big soapbox on this. So do you really want to go there right now? Because
you know what? I'm not the one that turned around and wrote in this that they would like to apologize because they were not clear that the asset program expired when the
No. There was nothing in that pledge that said when they expired the pledge, the program would end. I'm sorry.
Well, okay.
The silver-tongued devil's at work again. But I love them because we got assets.
The important thing is the only thing that they can actually release as the assets are their custom-designed assets. And they did do a massive procurement of assets from the Unity Asset Store. And so those assets they can't bundle as an asset pack and distribute to backers of Dev Plus and higher, which is no
because
longer available.
the further along we get, the more we keep hearing, oh, we didn't make ourselves clear. Well, I thought the Kickstarter was pretty clear when they outlined everything there. And then I thought the pledges were pretty clear when they outlined it there. So between the Kickstarter, the pledges, and now the bundles, I thought it was all pretty laid out, pretty clear.
Well,
which brings me to
Lance,
Dev Plus
I will say,
and the QA server. But yeah.
What I will say is
yeah.
the reusing and recycling of a bunch of assets from the Unity asset store actually does prevent them from distributing those assets. So we have seen a ton of things that were released, but as they get back into the custom development of different assets, and they will be able to release some of those. And it is something that people have been harping on. I'm not going to mention any names.
Well, again, one of those things that really got
I don't
me,
know. Which
and
way
I'm
am I
sure.
pointing?
Yeah, you got it right. He's pointing over this way. Yeah. Was the asset packs piqued my curiosity because I was hoping to be able to help, design maybe some, dungeons or some areas and help submit them in and help build the world. And then, of course, the other thing that piqued my curiosity was what they did with Second Life, which they gave people assets. They could change them around. They can import them in the game and sell them as their own personalized items. So when I saw this initially, I was really, really just all hip and gung-ho. I went and downloaded Unity. I started playing with it. I started getting the feel for it. And then the asset program went belly up. We didn't see anything for over a year. People complained, and we just figured, okay, we knew they couldn't release the shared assets, but okay, what and people have been harping on this for over a year. So, regardless of the clarity or the excuse given, it's nice to see it back, but it's never going to go anywhere that I can see it's going to be useful for any of us in either of those fashions.
Well, it is actually rather interesting because these are completely unrestricted assets. So
Right,
you can use them however
if I took
you want.
Arabella's outfit and redid it and said, hey, I got this great Lazarus outfit I'd like you guys to look at. The artist down there is so picky, they'd be like, no, that's wrong. I just have to rework the whole thing, and they poo-poo it. So it ain't going to happen, in my opinion. Yeah, see, List is even agreeing with me, so.
Sure, we're going to go in that review.
And we're going to tear it apart. That's right. Yeah. So
Well, I mean,
it's a moot point for me and my stance, at least. I mean, people can dream.
It's all good. It's all good.
It is.
Yeah.
And again, it's good to see it
Hey,
out there
well,
because, first off,
Did you see what Seder Farin was
Well,
actually in the
that's-
process of developing a video game?
absolutely,
with his
that's where I was
7-year-old
going with
daughter,
this. The only
and she
thing that it's
created a mini
useful
outdoors.
for is to be able to take and build your own little game or own little world inside Unity using the assets. And Seder has been working on a project. Aside from that, for his little girl, which wonderful stuff that him and the kids are working on. But the last little project that he threw out there that he was working with was actually wild. We'll cover that during the week. I do want to come back to that and talk about that. But absolutely, and where I was going was the only use for it is to take and use it in your own little personal project just to have fun with it. So it is available for you in that sense, and people
Don't forget, unrestricted.
Yes, which means you can make money off of it.
A perpetual, non-exclusive license
Yes,
to
in
use however
perpetuity.
you wished. However you wished. So you can include it in any game that you create. So yes. But there is lots of assets that are going to be coming back to those that have Dev Plus access. And maybe you are right. Maybe, I mean, should we pull out the soapbox or should we finish off the
Let's just go with it. Where are we going? Point me in a direction. You know me.
let's
I
finish
can
this off.
step
But
up
then
the
you can go on your
soapboxes, or we can step down from the soapboxes. I mean,
well, it's hard to get you off the soapbox when you're on the soapbox.
well,
So since you're not currently on the soapbox, let's talk about the Release 44 mini telethon postmortem that's going to be on August 7th.
we really want to go there.
Well, it's in
We're gonna have to talk about it.
it's the next thing, man. It's the next thing in this weekly
Yeah,
update.
I know.
and they are shifting the telethons to all of 6 hours. So it is going to be a monthly 6-hour telethon. They're not going to do the quarterly.
Yes, monthly, 6 hours. Bad move. Very bad move. And I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm not the only one who's got stuff budgeted. And again, I'll shell out
$5 a month.
$5 for all my accounts every 3 months, but I'm not shelling out $5 for all my accounts every month. Sorry. So the $50+ that I've got for every 3 months is going to be spread out over those 3 months instead of getting it. So I don't see, and a lot of people seem to be saying the same thing in the forum. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get gangbusters. I don't think that's going to be the solution. And I don't think you're going to see another July 4th, because July 4th was Richard's birthday. I may be wrong, and if I am, I'll be the first person up here going, I got to say, man, I called that wrong, but I don't see it. That's me.
Yeah, they brought in an exceptional amount of money on Richard's birthday, and I think that was because it was Richard's birthday.
Now,
and
I'm going to preface this the best way I can. Okay, we have a telethon every quarter, and we have stretch goals, and you wind up getting, several items during that telethon if we get to those stretch goals. Last one, we just hit 100,000 to get 7 or 8 items. You're going to have stretch goals with those same reaching, and I don't think they're going to hit it. People are going to get 2 or 3 items, and they're going to go, because they're not getting the return they were getting. That's my call.
It's going to be like the snowflake cloak, where only people, there's very few of them. That was a telethon that only raised, 25,000?
And again, people are going to go, I'm not getting 5 and 6 items. I'm getting 1 item because we're not reaching the stretch goals, and I just don't see it. Yeah, and again, we brought this up in the hospitaller meeting, and Barrick said, "All is well. We have a plan." Okay, well,
yeah, their plan. Their plan. We can't really do anything.
I am going to tell everybody that there is a very big piece of news coming down the pipe, and I'm not going to tell you about it.
Yes, you are.
Can't tell you about it.
Is it the one we can't talk about?
Can't tell them about it, but I'll tell you what. It's scheduled to be released this week, and when you see it, you'll know what it is. Remember, you heard it here first. You heard it here first, people.
Although you haven't heard it yet.
Coming out this week.
There will be news. Yes.
Please it on out there, Laz.
Yeah. I'm going to be the cock tease this week.
Okay.
Hey, who's the hippie in the background stealing all your stuff, man?
It's not my stuff.
We tell the staff to settle down right there. Okay, come on, man. Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. So, moving right along, the raffle, that raffle thing is still in existence.
The lottery.
And it's still only giving 10 deeds of each type. So, granted, a little 20 deeds in this raffle.
Yeah, now, before we get to the raffle, I just got to look, We're going to monthly. They've got the same lofty stretch goals up to 65,000. I just don't see it. But anyway, moving on.
I don't see them getting 65,000 unless they have something completely unique on sale. But the way they've been doing sales,
this telethon, but month after month after month, I don't see it happening.
No.
Sorry, I just don't. Did
free
we
trial?
win anything in the lottery?
No, I didn't win anything because I didn't buy any tickets. I know some people that won some deeds.
Hey, you win the right to be taxed.
Yes, that's what you win. Well, not if you get the tax freeze.
Now, free trial number 5, August 9th to August 30th. I'm still confused by all these free trials.
Why?
But that's neither here or there. Well,
what's confusing about them?
Well, it seems like it's almost every month lately.
Well, yeah. Well, you realize that when we go live, everybody's going to get a chance to play for free. We're going to do something that nobody else has done before. You're going to get to try before you buy. Oh, new concept in gaming. Instead of going out and spending $65 on a box game that you take home, you put in, you play, and then you go, ugh, I just wasted my money. You're going to be able to come in and play our game, check it out, make a decision. If you don't like it, you don't buy it. Wonderful. I love that.
Do you remember the shareware strategy back in the day? Like how you got Doom?
Right, but once you there's a lockout period. You don't get the free version of the offline game, so you can't play the offline version, and get the game free. Doesn't work like that. Thank you to technology in today's,
Yeah. So then we also have Dragon Con. Laz is trying to make his way there. I'm not going to be there.
Yes.
I can't afford it.
I've raised a whole $13.13, is it?
Sweet.
Towards my goal of 500.
You can get that big thumb and you can just hitch it.
Well, I can get there and I can buy the ticket. I just don't have money to stay in a hotel up there. Even if I got to split a hotel room for 4 days, it's going to be about $400. So
sleep on the side of the.
Hey, there are people. I've thought about it. I hear stories year after year. People who just show up and go, "Listen, I ain't got a place to stay. Can I crash in your room for the night?" And people just go, "Sure, come on up."
Yep. It helps if it's an attractive female. Well, it really does.
Yeah.
That way, when you're asking to put on your makeup, and she can help you out.
Actually, that wouldn't even pay for lunch, not in the places that the Shroudies hang out. You got to see the prices in Atlanta when Dragon Con's going on.
Jeez, yeah. But the weird thing is, Starlong and Lord British are going to be there, and they're both giving several talks. So future video gaming, Lord British is plugging Explore Create. Then you also have the Shroud of the Avatar. Game development. You also have how to run a Kickstarter campaign. So they've got 4 different talks over the weekend. So they will be hanging out the entire time. Then I don't know. Did you see the? Also, Star's going to be hanging out at PAX Dev. So
he's really psyched about that one for some reason.
Well, I think he was more psyched about Comic-Con.
The one they just did over Comic-Con?
Yeah, the Comic-Con, then they're going to Dragon Con, and then they're going to Penny Arcade Expo. So they're hitting all the major expos. They hit Rooster Teeth, they hit... they're going to hit Penny Arcade, they're going to hit... Comic-Con and
dude, M60. Yeah, if I get there, you better believe I'm coming looking for you. That would definitely be,
M60. If you do meet him, he will give you a kiss. There will be tongue involved.
Hey, now don't be making promises and getting the guy all excited up front. Just because I'm a kisser.
You're going to do it. I know. I'm aware of that.
Yeah. I was talking to Zeke.
Provide hugs, not
I was
kisses.
talking to Zeke yesterday, and he's like, when we were talking about something, I said, well, so-and-so just ain't as good a kisser as you are. And he just, I know how to make Zeke blush. Yeah. And, of course, this comes from, let's see, I've planted one on Zeke, I've planted one on Kazan, I've planted one on Darkstar, I've planted one on Jack, so if I tell you when I'm going to meet you, I'm going to plant a big sweat sloppy one on you, you better believe that's what I do. You may not know when it's coming, but it's coming.
It is coming. Yeah.
But
And it's not just
would
the
love
tip.
to meet up with you if I can get there. So I will keep everybody posted.
Then a little bit more Shroud news. Austin Chronicle covered Starlong and talked about Shroud of the Avatar in development. And that article is in the Austin Chronicle, which is a local magazine kind of thing in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Can't afford an Origin PC to get my free copy of Shroud.
Yes. Buy a $2,000 PC and get a free game.
Damn Skippy. I'd do it if I could
At
afford
least
it.
they could throw in.
Yeah. No, they're throwing in like $300.
I was going to
worth of
say,
games.
I looked at the $300 software bundle, and it's actually, that would actually sort of tempt me to lean towards that if I was in the market.
Oh, yeah.
But, Now, have you gotten any in-game advertisements on this next one yet? And I'm not talking about the message of the day.
The Seed Invest?
Yes. Apparently there's a bunch of folks out there who are taking it to the umpteenth level of messaging people going, hey, don't forget, there's only 7 days left in the Seed Invest program. Get in today.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if they're allowed to do that.
Well,
That should be bannable. But
Yeah.
still, no, I have
actually,
not received
it
any
was a
messages.
cute little message. Hope you
Yeah.
have a blessed day. I forget who wrote that to me last night, but
Okay.
yeah.
Um,
I can't use the word zealot because
Okay.
we're fans, and
I need I did look earlier because there was a forum post where they talked about the proximity to the funding for the Seed Invest, and I don't even know if I can mention. Actually, I think I can mention the number that they're $120,000 short right now. That's what they're trying to raise to meet that first goal.
and I think it's 7 days from today still. I can
Yes.
verify that in just a second.
Yeah. And then after that, the rest of it is pretty much same old.
Yeah, we're not
Friday
going to
live
go into
streaming.
that calendar too much because, of course, we'll be
It's
covering
Monday?
the calendar. The New
Are you
Britannia
sure you-
Community
are you sure-
Trailer Contest.
Yes. We talked about that last week briefly about the New Britannia Trailer Contest. And so if you are in the mood for setting up a Shroud trailer, you can do so.
Yes.
Don't forget there's lots of prizes available and other things.
Other things.
Other things. Things that make you go,
Things that make you go, Yes, 7 days, 10 hours, and 12 minutes left to get in on Seed Invest if that's what you're looking to do and you want to get a little piece of the pie. Of course, can't tell you anything more than that. It's just that time is running out, and if you want to get in on it, now's the time.
oh yeah.
And you know what
Yeah.
time it is, Jack? It's that time of the day.
It's that time to thank those people.
No, not yet.
Oh, I thought you said we're skipping the community calendar.
No.
Or did you want-
The one on the update page. We're skipping that community calendar. We were that.
Well, yeah. I mean, the other things on there were what happened on Saturday with Rift's End and the Festival of Persistence.
No, the upcoming events calendar that was there.
Uh,
Never mind. We already skipped that because we were going to talk
Yeah.
about the calendar of events that we've got for today. Never mind. Just bring the calendar up.
You mean that calendar that's on NBNN.info?
That's the one.
And-
Brought to you
and
by
available-
Lay's lightly salted potato chips. Yay.
And Pepsi. Just
and
one Pepsi.
Just one Pepsi.
All I wanted was a Pepsi.
Pepsi, and she wouldn't give it to me.
Yeah.
Just one
Don't forget,
Pepsi.
Community Calendar is available on the NBNN app, which is available in the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store.
That's
Just
right.
do a search for NBNN, Shroud of the Avatar, or Soda. And you, too, can get all the links to all the best things
All
related
sorts of
to
great
Shroud.
stuff. Shroud map,
Yes.
radio stations, marketplaces, our podcasts, much, much more available.
Yep. Then don't forget, the community calendar is on nbnn.info. Click on the calendar button at the top. All times in the community calendar, Central Standard Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia time.
Nude Britannia time.
'Cause who needs pants?
That's
So
right.
overrated.
Are you actually
12
wearing
and-
pants since you're actually living in somebody else's abode now? No, it's a pantless house. Gotta love it.
Yeah, it's tie-dye shirts and no
I
pants.
saw that,
Pants
yeah.
are not required at all. Who would ever want to wear pants?
I don't know.
Don't forget 12s and 6s around the clock. Two idiots interpret the news, so you don't have to. On WRFB,
WRFB. Radio
a little
Free
show called Lunch with Us.
with us. With these guys.
Yes. At 2 o'clock on Avatar's Radio, Grumpy Old Gamer is going to be taking the alternative route.
GOG. GOG
At
stopped in last night.
Well, I talked to him the other day.
Okay.
I said hi. Yeah. Then at 7 o'clock on WRFB,
WRFB.
Arius is doing the GMC Top 20 Countdown.
On Monday night. That's right.
At 8 o'clock on Avatar's Radio, DJ Killy's going to be doing his
Get it.
show. At 9 o'clock, you need to go to the town of Veric Chaos, find the pub of Extraordinary Thought, and do some weekly
You gotta go.
role playing. Oh yeah, because you know what? All the best
All the
adventures,
great
start in a
adventures
pub
start in a pub.
somewhere.
Die roll. Does the dwarf get into a fight?
Die roll. Does
course
the
he
dwarf
Yeah.
quaff his drink?
And then get into
And
it.
then yeah. Die roll. Does the dwarf put on his pants one leg at a time?
Yeah.
At 9 o'clock, the Order of Vengeance is doing their weekly guild meeting, and the final event of the evening is on WRFB,
WRFB.
and that's the Record Room. Oops. And that's our community calendar for this July 31st in Shroud of the Avatar.
Yes, thank you, by the way, M60. I do know that. Alexa, play WRFB, does work. It also works with
Sweet.
OK Google, any of your smart devices. You want to listen to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, and you have one of those smart devices, all you got to do is say, Alexa, play WRFB, and you will tune right into our radio station. That's right. And again, I've had several confirmations on that in the past, and I just love
That's pretty good.
technology. Yes, got all the listings right. And all this, I've got it all configured right. So even your smart device, you just tell it to play, and it'll find us.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. It is. I got to see if we're available. Well, no, I'll check that out. I know it's not available on satellite yet. Working on it, though.
Got to find a way to plug into Sirius.
Hey, we have an in. We have an in. We have to.
With Shooter?
We have to talk to him about getting on his show. I mean, I know he's invited us, so.
Oh, yeah, a couple times.
But,
But at the same time, it's like, I don't know where to fit in on Shooter's show. I mean, he has done lots of
Game
weird
geeks,
conversations.
yeah.
So yeah, it would be an entire radio show dedicated to gaming and personal histories
and
of
everything else.
Lots
That's right.
lots of geekery. Yes.
Lots and lots of game geekery.
We'll probably end up with like a huge discussion of like the virtues and how video games actually impacted reality.
Yeah, well. Come on, there it is.
Are you looking for your sponsors?
Actually, no. I was gonna say, talk about a little game geekery. I was telling you, while I was down visiting the old man, we went up to the attic and actually got out the original Ultima 2 floppy disks that we had stored up there. I'm going to be taking these to the next event. And, of course, I'll flip them in front of Richard and have him sign it. And it's even got the Sierra. I mean, ported by Sierra. Sierra released this one back in the day. But, started here for this guy. And then I joined the military, played with my sergeants over in Germany, and then came home, played Ultima Online, and, of course, here we are. But no, I was looking for SodaCon. SodaCon of Austin 2017 coming up here in October. Ticket sales close in just a few days. So if you have not got your tickets, and I'm going to tell you, last day today, tomorrow, last 10 days, price goes up. Late bloomers, you want them at the lower price, get them now. Otherwise, tomorrow, last 10 days, that price goes up once again. And in 10 days, ticket sales close. I didn't really realize this, but ticket sales will end one day before somebody's birthday. I don't know.
Mine?
Yeah.
Or yours?
But mine, yes.
Okay.
I don't know. Unless your birthday's in about 11 days,
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
It's in 40 days.
Yeah, you're another month plus, right? That's right.
Yeah.
But moving right along, we're going to go ahead and thank a couple people on the way out the door today. Of course, Coilmore Wands. Check out Arius Coilmore and his wands. He's putting the magic in your hands. Custom wands for all. Arius Coilmore builds to suit. The BMC wants you to come on down and check out Market Road and get your crafting on. Located in the Quell region, right next to the Exeter Mines in Black Rock Cove. Go check out our friends and family over there. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. T-shirts, hats, patches, glassware, bumper stickers, and much, much more. Save 10% when you check out on RelicsByRill.com. Use the promo code NBNN. You'll save 10% on your swag at checkout. Of course, the Airy Fun. The Airy Fun cloaks are in, folks. And you're all getting a bonus cloak just for waiting, thanks to the good boys and girls down at the studios of Portalarium. And of course, last but not least, ShroudMarketplace.com, where you can get your sale on and sell all your virtual goods here inside Shroud of the Avatar, whether it be gold or more. Jack, you want to tell the boys and girls a little about that?
Yeah, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. And that's from accounts to game gold to Crowns of the Obsidian, all the way to services. Anything and everything game related can be bought or sold on ShroudMarketplace.com, as long as it doesn't violate the terms of service.
Doesn't violate terms of service.
Oh, yeah. And you know what? There's a little extra special button at the top called coupons right now. I don't know if you saw it, but if you go to vendors, some guy by the name of Synesis, or some shop by the name of Synesis stuff, is actually having a 15% sale, to where if you use the discount code or promo code Jack15, you too can get 15% off.
You don't know Jack? Well, you should know Jack, because Jack can get you 15. That 15's a life for that jailbait. No.
You know what? I need to change that to Jack 15 off. So the coupon has actually been changed to where it is now Jack 15 off for 15% off
That should
your
just
order
be Jack
from
off.
Cynesis stuff. So anything that
Jack
Cynesis
15
stuff
off.
is selling,
I love this shit.
you too can get 15% off. So don't forget, anything that I am selling is 15% off, as long as you use that promo code. And don't forget, anything and everything game related, including Armitage.
We got
who
somebody
has
letting the
added-
dogs loose. Hold on a
Yeah.
second.
Okay. That
He's
includes
up.
Armitage, who's put up a bunch of stuff, and you know what? I just looked over at the time and realized, you know what? It's time to thank the most
It's
important
time to
people around
Jack
here.
15 off. That's right. That's right. It's time to thank you folks out there. And thanks for joining us. Jack.
Yeah, we couldn't do the show without you guys, and we do it for you guys. So thank you for watching out on Twitch, YouTube,
That's
or
right.
listening on WR.
Love you guys. We really do. And we appreciate you joining us every day out there for our hijinks and shenanigans right here. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Stay tuned for more news, hijinks, shenanigans, and the latest right here inside Shroud of the Avatar. We'll be back with more tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all then.
Bonuses. Did you type in the promo code Jack15 off?
Jack me off.
I didn't put Jack me off. I put Jack 15.